Woo.
It's me, your middle of the day streamer. You know, she keeps saying she wants to be an early day streamer or late morning streamer, but she will forever be.
Good afternoon, Ms. Dish. I can't believe it's
Afternoon streamer. Well, maybe it's not maybe it's not middle of the day for you, but it's middle of the day for me. Hello, everyone. It's 10 p.m. here. What time zone is that? UK? Or Europe? That's Europe, right? I'm not sleeping till the stream is done because I live in Norway.
What do I name my Stardew Valley farm?
Pumpkinopolis. Don't do that. Well, you can if you want, but that's all I got. Punkarama. I'm so glad that you all made it here today on this Saturday stream, rare Saturday stream, because I want to finish Nahida's quest. It's because one, I want to see it. I want to see what happens, and I can't I can't get started on my special video until I finish it. So I couldn't make it today. Oh no. I mean, well, you're here right now. So many new names in chat. Hi everyone. Hello everyone. If you guys are new, welcome. Is it any of you guys' first time to stream? First time on Twitch.
Enjoy the quest. 'Twas good.
Thank you. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm sure there are a lot of people who are here for the drops. Ooh, who don't normally watch Twitch. My second time on stream. Wow. I'm new to Twitch. How do raids work? If you're asking like on a technological level, I don't know. But it just, you take all of your viewers and you send them to another streamer. Well, welcome everyone who's new, and welcome those of you who have been here for a long time. Chili, thank you for the 7. Happy, thank you for the 9 months. Leslie for the 100 bits. Dan for the for the year. Shady for the 9 months. Ashy Cat for the 14 months. Days for the 8. Did you know my cat's name is Asher? And we call him Ashy. But That was a year ago. Well, I guess you could have changed your name between then and now, but 14 months, we didn't have Ashy back then. So what do drops do? They basically, if you connect your Twitch account to your Genshin account, you can get drops from watching streamers that have it enabled. So from your, oh, you can't see. From here, just go to drops and rewards and just make sure that this is connected. Yeah, I don't know. If you can't see it, go to in all campaigns and find Genshin. Where is it? And then just click this button. There will be a button here. Connect your account, and then you just have to claim them as they come through. So free moves, just a little bit, but you know, a little bit helps. Does it work for PS players? I think so, because PlayStation is still connected to a MiHoYo or to a HoYoverse account, so it should work. Works for everyone. Perfect. Couch Potato, thank you for the Prime. Who are you watching? I was watching Slice, and then I was watching... I forgot. I actually forgot. It was a VTuber. But truthfully, I wasn't watching. I was just like... I just had it on while I was doing other stuff. Which is why now, even if I do remember who it was, I won't say. It's not personal. Nothing personal, kid. Just gotta get my Primo Gems. Okay. So, if you weren't here yesterday... Oh, excuse me. If you weren't here yesterday, we started... I think we're probably about 2/3 of the way through the quest. We're just about to go find Apap, the dragons. IDK, how? But I have no email linked to my Genshin account. I think there was a time that it didn't require you to link your email. Like if you, I think like early on, you could just like create a username. So that's probably why. Drops campaign isn't available on iOS. Oh, like you can't do it through your phone. Oh yeah, camera's out of focus. There, now you see me clearly. I'm working on a new type of video. So I have been taking notes on the quest.
Drops ain't important. We're all here for dish and great content. I'll take some extra Mora though.
That's kind of you. Thanks. Thanks, Eddie. Thank you for the $1 as well. Spader, thank you for the 15. Yes. So if I pause and I'm just like scribbling over here, that's why. It's not a lore video. Well, you'll see. We'll get there when we get there. I can't spoil my own content. Do I sound sick? I feel I'm like phlegmy. Not just because of allergies, but I feel like I sound sick. I'm not sick. No spoiling. No spoiling. I'm speedrunning the story to get Nahida. It was better. I know a lot of people speedrun quests on their own accounts and then watch it with like streamers. Like would rather watch with people. I got sick, so something's going around. No, don't say that. Nothing's going around. Nothing can get me. If I don't go outside, nothing can hurt me. Oh yeah, I was gonna do Abyss today. Because it's ending and I need to film. I want to film a video for it. Hey, my favorite song is playing. But I decided against it. Because if I'm going to make a video on it, would rather it be, I'd rather it be on the, like, most recent Abyss. So I'll probably, in all honesty, I'll probably speedrun Abyss offline.
25.
In other
Man,
news,
I remember my first days. Dish, it's been so much time. In Dish
oh,
sad.
don't be sad. Well, thank you for the 25 months. In other news, I decided today, while I was farming.
If you play Genshin by yourself, you only get Genshin content. But if you watch Dish play, you get Genshin, Dish, and lovely chat. Big W.
That's kind. Thanks, Eddie. Thanks for the 100 bits. Rooks for the prime. I started raising the like some of the limited like chest only or like quest 3-star weapons. So I raised the twin Nephrite because actually I finally got an R5 of it, and it's so pretty. Look how pretty this weapon is, man. That's beautiful. If it just like glowed a little bit more, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a 4
19 months of people
or a
arriving
5-star
to
weapon.
Dish Live notifications. Thank you for your streams in Dish Flower.
Thanks, playtest. Thank you for the 19. And then I raised the fillet blade as well. Fillet blade. It looks so cool, raised. Look at that. I raised some other random ones, but I won't get into it. Those were the two that I was like, wow. You are pretty. And it fits her outfit very nicely. But alas, I'm still mad at the fact that that Kazuha's signature weapon doesn't match his outfit. At all. But whatever. It's fine. AR-60 content leveling up 3-star weapons. Yeah, I wasted so much material doing that.
There are still so many places.
But it's cool. All right, let's continue. We just got done in the chasm. And we met the ground mushroom, the one that looks kind of like a centaur, the mushroom head. And then he passed away. Yeah.
It's not much further. Follow me. We're close now.
Oh, I TP'd right into the quest. Okay. They will give you trial Nahida. I feel like if you have your Nahida in, like if you have a character in your party, they shouldn't replace it with, I really should condense my resin, but got a ley line around here or something? Oh my gosh, I can't even condense it. It's okay, this is only gonna take me like 30 minutes. Noblesse Nahida.
Be reminded since I bought a stream to glad to be back. How many times they've been in the cave, that's Samsara. The way he links everything is mind-blowing. Maybe you take a peek at one of his videos sometime.
Character collations are how many times they've been in the Tavat Samsara. Interesting. I'll take a note of that and possibly check it out. Why does it always happen? How does that always happen? Luca, thank you for the 23 months. Yoo-hoo! Let me know if the audio is, coped. Oh, I can't get up here. Why would I go this way?
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has already noticed our presence.
You're ruining this moment. I don't even want to fight you, honestly.
Gotcha.
Game voices are a bit loud. Genshin is a little loud, really. Okay. I'll just turn it down a little bit. Is this also a friendship team? It is not.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way. Hey, look! Something's over there! We found it. Apap, the Dendro Dragon.
Oh my god. This is the kind of boss that I've always wanted.
Paimon knew it would be big, but not that big.
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain.
Puny.
Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
Apap, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Let go? For only a moment? Foolish Brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you hear
3 months YAAWR.
Thank you for the 3 months.
English blush.
Thanks, Jam, for the 35.
You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the 7 nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave! Careful, something's coming. Ah! What is that? Paimon's never seen that before.
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
External form not important. Inner nature say. The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon.
Okay, so because Apap was corrupted by the apocalypse, so these elemental beings adapted to the new environment.
They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them? Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to...
They're not responding.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge. Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Tevat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
We can talk about this later. Let's deal with them first.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
Interesting.
Hey!
Busted. Quietly now.
Committed to memory! Stay put!
Oh.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They don't seem aggressive anymore.
Family.
They want to go home.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles. It seems only the Fire Seed or Apap's Heart of Oasis can save them. But it'll be risky if we use the Fire Seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the Fire Seed again.
Everyone goes home, not just us. This is becoming quite the dilemma. Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the Fire Seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
Wow. Giga-chan.
It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem. Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to Apap again. After all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Yes! Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa, it's shining now.
Getting bigger.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all
Oh my gosh, it
very
evolved.
excited. To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
Interesting.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Huh. Hold on, just let me write something down.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
Oh, okay. So, we established already something that the elemental being said earlier was that changing form suddenly was not something like it's bound by the power of time, and that it is not something that can be accomplished quickly and like takes a great toll. Whereas just now, through absorbing like the internal internal, like basically like the soul of family members whose external body like was either corroded or corrupted or whatever you want to call it, affected by the apocalypse, allowed for that swift evolution in a very short amount of time. Unless it's brute force with high power like Nahida, right? And even Nahida was exhausted after that swift evolution, and it was very short. And Paimon says that it's because of hopes and carrying the hopes and dreams of those that were lost. Like that's what, hello. That's what allowed for the swift evolution. Don't mind me. I don't want to. Just passing through. They also said they themselves have an easier time changing physical form. Time rule and growth is too strong. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, you're gonna aggro me regardless, so.
Gotcha. Busted.
You're in for a little shock.
I see everything. This might hurt a little.
You're in for a little shock.
Who? The fungi or the dendro element things? The dendro element. Like the ones that had turned. Oh, do you mean like the hopes and dreams? Guys, just looking up first too. Did I ever get that viewpoint in the chasm?
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives?
So yeah, so the only reason that this current elemental being evolved, like became a fungi, is because that was the best way to survive outside of like apocalypse infestation, versus the elemental beings that remained or weren't able to, I guess, escape Apap. They changed into different forms. So their external form was different, but they were all still those elemental beings. So that's, yeah. Ultimately, in the end, our like main character, fungi, elemental being, absorbed all the elemental beings. Yeah. Apap is freaking huge. Hey, hi Groot, thank you for the Prime sub.
Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave? Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us. But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all. I'll see what I can do. Apap, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way. Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen. I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
Wait.
response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful?
Good question. Still no good.
Paimon is getting sucked in! Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland.
Thank you for the tier 1. Your name is I can't say it out loud or I'll get banned. So
Nahida,
shrimp.
where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? Where'd she go? I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations. Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried. Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The traveler's no pushover. Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the traveler around. Let's hurry. She might be just up ahead.
Whoa. This reminds me a lot of... Oh, you know what? This reminds me a lot of the Arnara quest. Like near the end where we cleanse the tree.
What's that?
The
That
ancient
should be
tree?
the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore Apap with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal. Then let's hurry and light it! We still need to find the traveler! Alright, hang on.
Oh.
Wait! The fire seed! What happened? It shattered. It was even more unstable than I expected. But why? We barely used it! I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless... Unless what? Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert. Oh no.
Right, she doesn't remember.
Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing? Oh, do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think! Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus. So, all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to.
That sounds kind of dangerous, don't you think?
You're gonna become the fire seed?
She's gonna turn into a baby. Like a newborn.
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert.
Okay.
I might, however, become even smaller. What happens if you keep getting smaller?
She's gonna be a baby!
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth. But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else? That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that Apap is facing right now.
I guess.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig? Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over.
Oh my gosh.
I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time. You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, she definitely wouldn't let you go through with it.
Not the twigimdish cry.
Amy, thank you for the 4 months.
If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place. I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever. No. Please, no, Nahida!
Oh, okay.
The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
Whoa.
To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
There it is again. Hopes and dreams.
Finally, we can go home.
Grow.
Form 2? Form 2? Oh my. Oh my.
Thank you for protecting me with your elemental power. Goodbye. We may never meet again.
All my orders are all messed up.
I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
Wait for her.
Let's wait her a little.
Things are about to get dicey. Come a little closer.
Agreement. Was that the dragon's voice?
Grow. Yeah. I see everything.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Oh, brown fungi? Okay.
Busted. Gotcha.
Hey,
You're in for a little shock.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Blitz.
Okay.
Quietly now.
Right. The Geo Mushroom waited for Nahida. Or waited for the Lord of Dendro, I guess.
I see everything.
Busted. Gotcha.
The branch. Wow. What? Oh, I see.
Everyone hold it.
I learned a wonderful word. It's Nur, which means light. It will be your name from now on. Good. Sounds like you like it.
Going out is tiring.
Oops, I was not paying attention.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power, just as they did. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same. Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apap. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me, destroying you and your people serves me no purpose.
Usurper from beyond the heavens. Do we know who that is? Who they're referring to? Even the subtitles were blank since Rukkhadevata were removed from Irminsul. The details are crazy. Ah, right. Sustainers, Primordial one. Descender? I don't think it's the Descenders. Or maybe, potentially. Okay, Primordial one.
Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Yeesh. I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world, and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse.
Okay. An unimaginable war? Would that be the war between Conria and Tevat? Or Conria and...
In war,
the
victor
Archons?
would inherit the right
No?
to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash.
Oh, dragons versus heavens. Right. Okay, this was before even that happened.
But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us. And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones, while others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart, even to this day.
Interesting.
I will follow it until the end of my time.
You really are insane.
Dang.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed and absorbed his elemental power. However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then, I still believed that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan.
Wow.
Tiny Boer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
Interesting. It's kind of like AOT.
Hey! Looks like we've been sent back out! Still in one piece, too! The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason. Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick.
It's true.
Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Bringing everyone home was supposed to be a happy occasion, but it seems to have lost some of its meaning.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland.
Man. So interesting.
Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time. Can you really call a place with no family your home? Family. Right! The hydrofungus left behind its family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
No, no.
Oh, yeah! Let's hurry and go take a look! How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
by you being quiet. You cured the dragon from its headache. Yes. Oh my gosh, my throat. Okay, so to summarize, to make sure I fully understand what just happened. Oh, and what the dragon Apap just explained. The heavenly what did the heavenly principles and the dragons fight about? What was the reason for their conflict? Yes, I know Lisa's dead. Rule over Teyvat. Okay. And then were humans and like life, like human life and like
what's happening over there?
Partially human life, was that created by, were they created by the heavenly principles? Humans only exist after the primordial one. Okay, so the primordial wanted to take control over Teyvat. Okay. Whoa, what's that over there? Okay. Alright. Okay. So, primordial one created humans. And the primordial one is one of the heavenly principles, right? Enkanomiya, first descender. We don't know. Okay, a descender. We, the traveler, is also a descender. Right? Or is it the sibling is a descender?
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
You all talk a lot. Again, we don't know. Yeah, the traveler. Yeah, the traveler is a descender. And then the dragons ruled Teyvat before anyone else was here. And eventually fought with the heavenly principles to rule Teyvat. They also, Apap also mentioned that humans, or like basically all the all the creatures on Teyvat, were precious to the heavenly principles. But the dragon, at least Apap, is still being influenced by the knowledge that it's gained, and still is like scorned and believes that the dragon should be ruling over Teyvat, right? There was a second one who came and fought the primordial, and we don't know who is in charge now. Right, the traveler is a descender. The abyss sibling is not labeled as a descender, but we don't know why. Yes, we got all Amat. Who I kind of forgot who that was. What else do we know about Amat or Amar? Apep kind of based. Oh, that's King Dashret. Okay, never mind. So King Dashret is the one who used and like absorbed forbidden knowledge. So then when he died, the dragon, Apep, like ate him, like AOT style, and absorbed all the forbidden knowledge. Connection between King Dashret and Nahida is that Nahida, or more accurately Rukkhadevata, saved Teyvat from the corruption of forbidden knowledge, right? And in doing so, reverted to a childlike form.
If you're not sure what to do next...
And then the goddess of flowers, yes. We got a little bit about the goddess of flowers. Yes, Nabu Mali Kata. When did we last hear about her? Because I can't really remember what her role was, or what we know about her. Eternal Oasis. Friend of King Deshret. She helped him in Jin quest. Mother of the Jinn. Oh, I see. I haven't finished that. That's why I don't know. Okay, I haven't finished that quest, which is why I don't know. Honestly, if I finish this soon, I probably will finish the Jeht quest that I stopped doing, so that I can get the info. Nilu talked about her too. Oh goodness. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of lore.
Stay put.
Thanks.
I see everything.
Said use Nahida's E.
Hey, I can sense its excitement from seeing its fellow fungus wake back up. I see everything. It seems to have let out a long sigh of relief. They're still here! Have they really been waiting here all this time? We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world.
Careful guys, if we keep feeding M's dish this big brain lore, she'll evolve into M's cutlery, said him dish donk.
Thank you for the 18 months, Artemis.
It said that Muir is its most important family member.
Oh, maybe that's the name of the kid.
That's your name, isn't it?
Right, yes. Okay.
Wow. This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again, someday.
Wow.
Committed to memory.
That was a lot. That was a lot. Head empty. Oh goodness, that was a lot. That was a lot. Only music notes. Yeah. I should take a picture. Wow, I've a lot a lot to think about. Nice. Cute. Okay. All right. Okay. Man, that was so much. Like, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start, like, processing that whole thing. I just, yeah, just let it, there's a lot of lore. A lot of lore. But also, like, a lot of really rich themes throughout the whole thing. It was just a lot. It's not over yet? What do you mean? Yeah, I'm glad Apap wasn't spoiled in the live stream. Me too. I mean, the Nahida's quest is over, for sure. Yeah, I think the part of it that resonated the most with me through the entire quest was the concept of family.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for your...
Respectfully. Family being able to carry hopes, dreams, memories, truth that kind of transcends time and even is able to overcome time. And also something that's like shown up a lot of times in Sumeru is this idea of like, even if I lose myself, even if on my journey to like reach this objective, even if I lose myself, as long as I achieve my objective and like end up where I'm supposed to be, I will be at peace. We saw that with Rukkhadevata being willing to sacrifice herself for Sumeru the first time, and then eventually like dissipating and carrying on herself through Nahida to save Sumeru once again. We see it in... Oh man, we even see it in kind of a darker sense in the first Jeht quest, where like becoming one with the eternal oasis, like this concept that they all become like one being with one objective. And as long as life persists, like if I'm able to contribute myself, my being, to allow life to carry on, like it's a worthy sacrifice. Yes, and the Aranara as well. The Aranara lose all of their memories. They lose their connections with humanity to preserve the tree. I was even thinking about the new drops. The new drops from the... Where is it? Is it here? Where? I always forget where they are. It's in here, huh? From the new Hilly Trail drops. The Eternal Outlander asks not for a reward, but to only see their deeds come to fruition. Yeah. That's like a very... This been just been a strong like theme that's just persisted through all of the Sumeru storylines. Like, as long as I achieve my goal, like life goes on, and through that I live on as well. So yeah, the Wanderer too. Yeah, totally. Totally. Sumeru really had great lore. The land was huge. Alhatham's quest already also has interesting themes. Yeah, I need to go and play it. I need to play all of them, but the Arnar used memories like power sources, right? Yes, and then this quest, the memories of the fungi in the quest was converted into elemental power. Yeah, it's kind of this idea of like nature naturally like recycles, and one energy form turns into another energy form, like emotions, family, or emotions, thoughts, wisdom become power, and power becomes knowledge, and it's just like this cycle. And I also thought it was interesting that there was a little bit of like a ideology struggle between Nahida and the fungus, and the elemental beings, and also us. Because Nahida seemed very focused on preserving individual life, like taking risks to save individual beings, which is noble. But there was also like the elemental beings were very aware and accepting of, like, even if my external body fails and wastes away, as long as life continues, like it's almost like I will never die. Even if I do die and I lose the things that make me who I was, life and time will keep moving forward. Like, yeah, we see that with Scaramouche and the Wanderer. We see it with Rukkhadevata to Nahida. Like, yeah, cycles and life and family and moving onward. Nahida was a bit short-sighted. She was willing to save a few over many with the fire seed. Yeah, you could definitely see that. I wonder what would have happened if Nahida had not used the fire seed to save the mushroom that was, or the fungus that was in the chasm. The ideals live for eternity. Yes. Yeah. She said it was made weak already. Right. She was ready to, that's true. She was willing to sacrifice herself. The fungus were willing to the elemental beings were ready to sacrifice themselves, but it was all like under the pretense of, we'll come back. Like, yes, my memories of this life will be gone and I'll have to start over in a sense, but my life will continue in a different way in the future. Yeah, it's interesting. Life is like temporary and permanent at the same time, at least in like Sumeru ideology. Paimon also reminds Nahida repeatedly that Nahida's presence is important to people and that she cannot sacrifice herself because of that. Yeah, Nahida, it's interesting, like Nahida is meant to be the pinnacle of like wisdom, but she's wrong like a few times in this quest. Like she has to be like stopped, which is interesting. I guess I didn't expect that. We kind of expect her as the god of wisdom to be right all the time. And her instincts are good. Like she has instincts to compassion, to responsibility, kindness, being willing to sacrifice, but her understanding of like execution was influenced also by her youth. Yeah, she's still a baby. Nahida's willingness to sacrifice is double-edged blade because of her position as an Archon, plus she was really quick to sacrifice herself for the geofungi until the Traveler asked her to really think about it. Yeah, she seemed more focused on, like, I have to do the right thing, the most right thing in every circumstance for each individual person, as opposed to making sure that the ultimate goal is fulfilled, which is what the elemental beings were more focused on. So ultimately, like, it all worked out, but Nahida needed to focus less on preserving individual life, like as it was, and allowing life to like evolve and move into different phase. She was putting the greater good above her own. Yeah, and even then, like, Nahida sacrificing herself may not have been for the greater good. Like, the people do need her. We need a Yelan showcase? No, you don't. Go to YouTube. This is something the other Archons excel at. I think she just needs to reach that realization. Yeah. I mean, she sees herself as someone who can like evolve and reverse her growth and like be reborn in a way. But she's not necessarily the one that needs to do that. Like, if it can be someone else, that might even be better. That's probably why Nahida is one of the ones who helps us a lot, because she is new compared to Venti and Zhongli, who are probably bound by some rules. This is so interesting. I have lots to think about. Yeah, she makes rash decisions. Yeah, she doesn't know. That's true. She doesn't even know that she's a new Archon. She just thinks the people randomly turned on her one day.
I also think she sometimes wants to do what Venti did and leave her people to fend for themselves.
Really? Really? I don't see that myself. I think she more just feels like awkward. Or like she doesn't know. Yeah, maybe because of insecurity, I suppose. Or she thinks that like she can't help. Or that it's better off just her being kind of distant but still protecting. Yeah, she doesn't remember. She doesn't remember Ruka Devata's sacrifice. Right. The like final sacrifice, she doesn't remember that. She just remembers like purging the... Yeah. She wants them to think for themselves. She's still young and still learning. Man. Man, oh man. I really like the idea of, like, I think that's a cool principle to live by. That your, like, family members that no longer live continue to live in their descendants. Hi, Marty. He's exploring. Oh, he's going to bother Ashy, who's asleep in the window. And Marty, he's sleeping, honey.
Our poor Adish lost a few brain cells because of Ruka.
She did, yes. It was rewritten that Nahida self-sacrificed herself, so in a way she already knows, but not that Bruka did it. Right. Right. Wisdom doesn't always mean right. There are too many factors involved with big decisions. I suppose. I don't know. I guess wisdom... Nahida doesn't have perfect wisdom. Marty, let him sleep, honey. Man. Well, I feel compelled to... I feel compelled to keep questing after that. You know, get more info, continue the oh, what quest was it? The Jeht quest. Well, who's to say what perfect wisdom is? Well, definitely not any one of us. I do need to spend my resin. I'll spend my resin first, and then I think we will continue the Jeht quest. I don't know what Pari quest is. Whoa. Oh, this is the boss. Oh no, I'll spend it. I'll do this instead. It's so cool the way they made this. Yes, I need to do this actually. Your resin's cap. Yes, I know. Hello. Welcome to stream. Warden of the Last Oasis. Wow.
Hey!
Oh my gosh.
You play! You're
Quietly now.
sharing my knowledge!
Game set. Fun's over.
Come a little closer.
Come a little closer.
This might hurt a little.
Ow, ow, ow. Too loud, that's enough.
Don't be scared! Grow!
Boom, 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 boom. Whoa!
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Come a little closer.
Oh my gosh.
You're up! Go get it, Yellow
Busted.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh my gosh. Is the Jeht quest in the desert? Yes. I'm sad we didn't get to fight Apap. Yeah, well, yeah. That would have been cool though.
Come a little closer.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Minute to memory.
Oh my gosh, no.
Stay put. The Temple of Wisdom.
This seems like a bit of a easier world or weekly boss. Or less time consuming maybe.
Gotcha.
I feel like the last couple have been just like, not that they've been bad, just like a lot of time, like a big time commitment to do all the weekly bosses.
Sharing my knowledge.
I love a little lazy quest or lazy boss after a while.
I see everything.
Quietly now. Busted.
Busted.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Better than Weenet. Oh gosh.
Things are about to get dicey.
Do you think we'll get another one?
Quietly now.
Everyone hold hands.
You think we'll get another one in the next abyss tomorrow? Another Weenet.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh shoot, wrong person.
Hey,
Way Newt. No, I don't. I meant exactly what I said.
You're in for a little shock.
I see everything.
Deadlier monsters. What?
Here comes the catch.
Please, no more Wiener. We don't want to talk about that nut. Music is crazy though. 4 consecrated beasts.
Everyone hold hands. Don't be scared.
Quietly now.
Maybe this part will be a bit harder.
About to get dicey.
Make yourselves at home. Hey, go away.
Surrender and be gentle. Come a
Oh,
little
shoot.
closer.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Minute to memory.
Where are you?
Here comes the catch. Busted. You're in for a little shock.
Ow.
Stay put.
I like this music so much. This
Come a
might be
little
one of my favorite boss.
quiet.
Interesting. Their attacks looks a little bit like DNA. Where? Oh, what?
Looks like I got
What?
carried away.
No! What do you mean?
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
I just barely stepped out.
Minute to memory. This was unwise.
Gotcha.
Yo. Nice. Nothing like too crazy about the mechanics of that boss, but it's kind of a nice break. Nice break after Scaramouche boss. Bum 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 bum. So many spammers today.
Don't be scared.
So many things that people want to say that no one wants to hear. Wow. 2. At least her attacks hit like a truck. The DNA is as the original Dendro power, whereas Nahida is a computer theme because it's artificial. Really? Is that a theory? It's a crackpot theory. Like, that's the first time I'm hearing about it. Where is it? Where is the thing? It bothers me every time I'm around. I'm over here. I can't figure out where this freaking thing is. Is it in here? Must be. Or it could be down, I suppose. Like, where? Like, there's no way I missed it. Boom, boom,
Ten
boom,
bless you.
boom, 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 boom. Thank you. Oh, I found one.
Bless you.
Thank you so much. Kang. Okay. Right, that's one. I used the guide to find that one. There was another one though. And now I have to go back. I gotta finish what I started. Red Astral, thank you for the 10 months. You Drowned Under, thank you for the 9 months. The Maryverse, thank you for the 3 months. Awkward Celestial for the Prime.
A new punching bag.
Busted. Gotcha.
Hey!
A new punching bag.
Hey!
It's right here. Can I go up? No. Or maybe it's on top. No, wait, what? I can figure it out. It's no problem. Yes, I started exploring, okay? Because I couldn't take it. It bothers me every time I... Ugh. Where are you hiding? Movable wall.
Come a little closer. Busted. Gotcha.
This might hurt a little. Yeah.
This Oculus gave you a headache as well. I can't remember if I've done this, honestly.
Come a little closer. Busted. Gotcha.
Surely I'll find it. Could be down lower as well. Okay. Well, screw you too then. I don't recall what these are for. I feel like I already did whatever this is. Ugh.
Commit it to memory.
Things are about to get dicey.
Puzzle. Abba. You know why I quit exploring in here? Because I got so turned around. Could not understand where I was, where I had been. Nothing. Or maybe I missed something in here. Hold on. This door's open. Nothing in here. This is all open. You're not a door. This is shut, but that's fine, I think. There's nothing sealed in here. Right? Or unless this is sealed. No, it's not. Just invisible walls. Dendroculus. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, all the ruins look so similar that I really do get so lost. I will get it. And I will not rest until I do. What about this? Hey. That didn't do anything. I think I can hear it. I hear it. Oh, you sneaky! Finally, I'm free. Here, take them. Oh my gosh. All that for it to just be behind something.
Andromeda 20 says apologies for the delay in this message since it's related to Nahida's quest.
That's okay.
The way I interpreted Nahida's quest is that she is a great representation of wisdom because it's not something that is ever truly achieved. To be wise is to accept that one is always growing and there is no destination to the absolute truth. If one believes there's is little or nothing left to learn, then they're not truly wise cause they've accepted there is no further need to grow. To grow is ALS.
To grow is a... Why did it stop? To grow is to also be wise. That's true. Wisdom is something that you grow in for sure. Yeah.
Enshroud!
Enshroud. Wisdom is realizing how much you don't know. Yes, wisdom also involves humility. To grow is ALS. That's not funny. Come on. You're joking. No, come on. Come on. Oh. This is the worst quest location. This is the worst one. Forest ranger can't handle in the desert. This is when I had Wanderer on my companionship team. It was that was the best, and of course it's the Weasel Commission. Go, start. I think it's this one. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it just moved really fast. Nice and easy on the last one. Thanks. Cool. Who on earth commissions Traveler to do this? Definitely Nahida. Definitely Nahida.
Keep up.
So maybe I forgot this part. Obviously, we know that Apap and some of the other dragons, but especially Apap, are jaded and hateful toward the heavenly principles because they stole, or I guess like stole one, conquered. It could be probably framed a few different ways. The rule of Teyvat, like from them, stole and conquered. Was Rukkhadevata involved in that? I'm just trying to figure out why. What is the animosity toward the Archons? That's why Teyvat has its own laws. Yeah, so if it's if Rukkhadevata and the other Archons were not involved, what is it, the animosity that's... Is it because they are like the present rulers over Teyvat? Yes, I know it happened before the Archons, but like why does why are the dragons like, why does Apap harbor anger toward the Archons if the Archons weren't even involved? Because they replaced them? Celestia gave the Archons their power? Question mark. I see. So the Archons were who Celestia or the heavenly principles chose to replace the dragons. And the dragons don't believe, or at least Apap doesn't believe that the Archons are the rightful or the capable rulers of Teyvat. Apap is described as the purveyor of Sumeria for the Archons, so I think it's just toward the Archons who came in and took over. Dragons believe they're the only rulers. Right, so it went from the 7 dragons to the 7 Archons. Right, okay. Where is the dragon of Inazuma? Dead. The Archons are given power by the heavenly principles, and then they have a sort of connection to the heavenly principles. To be honest, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about that. I don't know if I just don't know or if we don't know collectively. Kokomi is the Hydro Archon? That's not a dragon? Wait, it's not? Kokomi's a descendant of the bishop? Isn't that just a theory? That's a theory. Wait, that's not a dragon. It's a snake. Ugh. Well, Aishta is a frog. Dragon lore. Orobashi. Enkonomiya serpent god. Ugh, this is exhausting. Kokomi-cons are sleeping dragons. That's why it's called Serpent's Head. I guess. That makes sense. So then who was Apap referring to when he said that some dragons chose to stay and die? Because he did say that. I totally thought it was referring to the Inazuma one. Dragons are literally called worms because they resemble snakes. Is a dragon a snake? No? Me? No? Gosh, this lore is exhausting to me. I think Dvalin? Dvalin didn't die, though. Dvalin's quite alive. Durin's bones? Dvalin is a dragon. Yes. Dvalin was reborn. Ugh. Never mind. Forget I asked. I don't know how you guys hold on to all this information. This is why I'm not going to become a lore YouTuber ever. Danky. One question evolved into like 30 more questions.
This dance is for you. Buckle up.
Dvalin is one of the 4 winds. And that doesn't count? That doesn't count as one of the ruling dragons? Do you think we'll ever get an actual Apap boss? No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna look it up. 7 dragons of Teyvat. 7 sovereigns. The 7 sovereigns are the 7 strongest elemental dragons of their respective elements. Okay. List of the sovereigns. Dragon of Water, who doesn't look like we know too much about. Oh, no. Okay. Alongside the other sovereigns, went to war with the primordial one and was defeated. Sometime after its defeat, the original Dragon of Water withered away. The prophecy in Enkonomiya claims that a new Dragon of Water will be born in human form. All these dragon lores require a pure vessel, and the abysmal bishops, originally Hydro, had become impure. So that's where the Kokomi theory comes in. Okay, so we have the Dragon of Water, potentially Kokomi. Nebelung is a historical figure in Teyvat who was killed in the War of the Heavenly Principles. Who was... what element was this one? With the right to shape the world, the Heavenly Principles cast down the divine nails to mend the earth after its destruction. However, this act also devastated the human civilization which had lived on the surface of Teyvat. Even after seeing the former rainforest in all its domain turn into the desert, through the power of the divine nail, Apap nonetheless attempted to turn the tides by acquiring more forbidden knowledge, but ultimately failed, only to become corrupted by the power it sought. So yeah, I guess we don't know too much about Nebelung. List of sovereigns. That's it? That's the only list we have? It only lists those two. Aishtaha is theorized to be one of the 7 sovereigns of the Bishop realm. He's also stated to be extremely old and in its elemental... and an elemental dragon. I thought dragons would fly. Yeah, that's not much info. Maybe there's... I'm looking at the Genshin Impact fandom wiki, but maybe there's something more. The 7 sovereigns of the light are the 7 foremost elemental dragons at the pinnacle of Ra and primitive elemental forces. I'm reading a Reddit post. This all the more confirms that Aisha is the sovereign dragon of Earth, while it became confirmed, or is at most very likely that Dvalin is the sovereign dragon of wind. To further signify the connection between the two are the effects or commands they have over the ley lines. Dvalin's presence caused the ley lines and elemental atmosphere in Mondstadt to go haywire, and Aisha, who sustain the ley lines, can command the ley lines of the world at will. So I think Dvalin was one of the sovereigns, or was. And Aisha is theorized to be one of the sovereigns. Some lore CC can explain stuff like this much better. Would not all dragons live before archons? Right. Aishtaha is an ancient earthly dragon, an overlord. Freaking ads. Over the Geo-bishops mentioned in Liyue legends. Though he was once an ally of the Geo-archon Morax, erosion and conflict with humanity led him to be sealed away in the chasm. Yep. Oldest Geo-bishop and holds command over the ley lines. Okay, I don't think we know his origin. Didn't Zhongli create Ashtaha?
Maybe when Apap refers to dying, they actually refer to the other dragons submitting themselves to the gods, much like Dvalin to Venti and Azdaha to Zhongli. I think Apap rather means they died in the sense of forging allegiance to the gods and not actually dying.
Oh, that's possible. That's possible. Aishtaha was originally a powerful geospirit that was buried under the land of Liyue. Being born blind and wishing to see the light, the Geo-archon Morax brought Aishtaha to the surface of the land and gave him a dragon-like body, carving him out together with a pair of eyes. So, no. Aishtaha was only in a spirit form buried in Liyue. So that could have been a result of the war between the dragons and his original form died. Yes. In the ancient past, Asia was born from elemental crystallization as a geobishop. Oh, I think there's conflicting information. An enormous dragon as ancient as the mountains themselves. In an age that has all but faded away, he stood shoulder to shoulder with one who ruled over a harbor stone.
10 Imdish Waddle.
Thank you for the 10, Brioche. Oh, stop, it's making my brain hurt. Zhongli is the oldest Archon, but the wording suggests he descended on Tavad rather than being born, so we don't really know who came from where. It's also hard to say were the Archons created by the Heavenly Principles? Maybe? My brain is hurting. I'm gonna close my eyes and sleep after thinking about all this stuff.
Whatever would you do without me?
Ilimona says I recommend watching Ashikai's fan-made animation video on the history of Teyvat. It's short.
Three minutes to know about Tevat's secret history. Okay.
Thank you for
I suppose we could do that. 2. Yes, humans did not exist on Tevat, but were created by the Primordial One after defeating the dragons, correct. So humans did not exist until the dragons were defeated. Humans and Archons were a result of the Primordial One defeating the dragons and taking control over Tevat. Yes. Oh, it's very overwhelming, all this stuff. I need to read all the Genshin books and stuff.
This realm is true.
They weren't created, they came from outer space on a ship, like in the Bible? Huh? Who came from outer space in the Bible? Wait. Huh? That's not in the Bible, respectfully. It's not in the Bible.
If you ever...
But wait, who are you referring to? Humans? Which Bible is that? What verse? Noah's thing? Oh, no. That's, so Noah is, so in Genesis, when the flood occurs, it's explained as like the earth used to be surrounded by like a protective like sphere of water, and then God told Noah to create an ark, to build an ark, like a big boat, a ship, to take animals and take his family so that life could survive the flood. The flood happens, and then the ark survives, and then when the flood like retreats, then life continued because of that. They were aliens. English is not my native language. No worries. Sorry, I just thought someone was coming in here. I know outer space is rarely mentioned in the Bible. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Yeah. Christianity, Honkai Impact crossover. I like the spaceship better. Good stuff. Good stuff. Honkai theory. Tevat means arc. Does it actually? Wait, I can't make any of this.
Why isn't it working?
Aliens. Aliens are the answer to all the Genshin questions. Boom, 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 boom. Tevat means arc of. Oh. Interesting. Watch them be right, and Genshin is just a Bible fan fiction. I mean, Genshin, like especially Sumeru, has pulled a lot from the Bible. And biblical stories, like, I mean, you guys know, Genshin uses a lot of religion and mythology in their storytelling. And the Bible has been referenced a lot in Sumeru. Bible impact. Yes. Yeah, we got demon names. Bible impact. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'm gonna spend my resin on this nonsense. Yeah, best lectors quote the Bible. Does that make Conria?
No going off on your own. The desert.
Does that make Conria atheists? Atheism is not believing in gods, right? It's something else. It's like we believe that they exist, but we don't care. Irrelevant. Don't need them. Agnostic.
I'll lead the way.
Anti-theist. Oh, interesting. Ugh, this game is so complicated. I need to just like spend a couple days and read all of the lore and watch like a million, like all the lore videos that exist. I just need to watch them. Cease, Ryden, you're not real.
Come a little closer.
I don't believe in you.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. You, Glenn. Ah!
Busted. Quietly.
I mean, I think that's also like a very valid,
Let's spark things up a little.
very valid like attitude to have in a story like Genshin. Like the gods are not. They're not like perfect. They're not perfectly good or perfectly wise or loving like toward people. So questioning like should they be worshipped is like a very valid question, I think. Stop!
Don't be scared.
You hit really hard.
Game's up. Sun's over.
Let's wait her a little.
Come a little closer.
I barely watch lore videos. I need to watch more lore videos just because I hate like having like a big thing dropped in the quest and like all of my chat's freaking out and I'm like, well, what was that from again? And I do pay attention. Like that's what's crazy is I do pay attention. and it interests me. It's just my brain in history class. Like, I wrote really good essays, and like I could explain and like compute concepts really well, but remembering like dates and names and like, yeah, that just doesn't store in my brain, you know? I watch every isekai video. Okay, I probably will then. I probably will. Watch. Nahida, the Archon. Huh?
I see everything.
Surrender and I'll be Jeht.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
Don't be scared. The Temple of Wisdom.
He's attacking
You're
my
in for a little shock.
Here my shoe goes.
Hey, go away. Stay put.
Come a little closer.
I didn't realize he was sleeping right there.
You're in for a little shock.
You're in for a little shock.
Busted. Gotcha.
Some of us are just not very good at like storing information. I mean, this game, like, it's a lot. It's a lot of like, it's so spread out, and you get like little tidbits, and you're just supposed to remember it all. Wow, look at, we almost got the whole lineup. Wow, okay. Wow, I guess I don't really want EM on that set. I wish I could remember all this stuff. But that's just not how my brain functions. So that's why I appreciate lore YouTubers who can store and regurgitate all the information back to me.
Hey,
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, I missed.
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this too much.
make yourselves at home. I see everything.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Committed to memory.
You're in for a little shock.
Hyper bloom. Hyper bloom. Did I miss the quest? Yes. Actually, I should change. I should change my title. Drops. More Jeht quest. I think. No. Yeah. I feel compelled to keep ingesting lore. Ooh, okay. It's kind of copium, but you know, it's a max roll, which is cursed always. Always cursed. Doomed to never roll well, but I suppose I could try it. Honestly, I don't even know who I would use it for. Didn't we determine that Ayato can't use it? Or he can, but like not super effectively. You misspelled Jeht. Oh. Jeht. Let the copium guide you. Hey, you never know. This could be a crazy crit piece. It just has to hit the same stat over and over again. So it doesn't even matter what the other stats are. Right? It doesn't even matter what the other stats are as long as you hit it the next 3 times. Not that one. Don't hit that one. That's not the one I was talking about. Bye-bye. It was a nice attempt. Fontaine defense scaling. Definitely.
Busted. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Sharing my knowledge.
Come a little closer.
Hey!
Gotcha.
Don't be scared.
Ay.
You're in for a little. Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Go!
Get dendroed. Get dendroed. Get dendroed. Yes!
This might hurt a little.
Is this an English only chat? Yes. Yes. Just to make it easy for my mods to moderate and myself to moderate. I wish I spoke lots of languages, but Mac, thank you for the Prime sub. Sedge, thank you for the 29 months. Seth, thank you for the 100. M, thank you for the Prime. Afna for the gift sub. Weekly for the Prime. Chief for the Prime. Thank you for all the Prime subs, guys. Emma B for the 4 months. Playtest for this 19 months. Camlin for the Prime. And thank you Genshin Impact for this gorgeous timepiece that I'm about to get. Maybe not for Dea, but maybe for the future. You disgusting. You are nice. Hey, don't be copium. It's an HP set. It's literally an HP set. Potential. I love that Americans always make music in their native language. Truly respectful. Wait, what does that mean? Always make music in their native language? Like, as opposed to using others' languages?
Here comes the catch.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Or do you mean like... I don't know, actually. I'm not even gonna guess. It's because other countries try to hate English as well. That's true.
Game's up. Fun's over. Busted.
That's true.
Gotcha.
Come
Like
a little
K-pop.
closer.
K-pop always tries to have at least a little bit of English in their songs.
You're in for
No
a
matter
little
how,
shock.
no matter how illogical it sounds. I've heard Americans sing in Spanish. That's true. No, yeah, that's also true. Also, I'm not trying to like berate anybody. I'm just trying to understand the question or the comment. America is also like very diverse in and of itself. So there's just a lot of different languages spoken here and a lot of different cultures represented. So English is the easiest language to learn because it lacks depth. I thought English is like just like a melting pot of a bunch of different languages. I've heard it's quite hard to learn. The US doesn't have an official language though. Really? Does the US have an official language? Does not have an official language at the federal law. Wow, that's cool. America. English is super easy. Good. That's good. I mean, considering it's like the language that's most commonly taught in non-American schools. I'm glad it's not too hard. I feel like the pronunciation is really inconsistent though. English is one of the hardest? I don't know. I speak it all my life, so I couldn't even tell you if it's hard or not. I wonder how much I have left of the Jeht quest. Burgess. Dirges. Dirges. The Dirge of Bilquis. It probably depends on your English, on your native language. English is just stupid, difficult, and nonsensical. Oh my gosh. I hated learning it. It was a meme. Oh. It was an attempt to make a meme because many people try to make music in English. Oh, it's okay. No worries. I just didn't understand it, but it's a curve in difficulty. Easy to get to know the basics, but hard to learn. Also, English is like, I don't know how common this is in other languages because, like I said, I don't speak any other language fluently. But the longest I spent learning a language was Korean. And one thing that I felt was different about, or more complicated about English, is that we have like a million words that mean almost the same thing that just have like very slight nuances. So it's good for like poetry and music because you can say like very specifically what you mean, but it also means there's like connotations to different words. So like if you use the wrong one in a different context, it like is confusing. I heckin' love the New Abyss. Wait, you play the New Abyss already? I think every language has that. English deserves to be abolished. Hey, listen, you take it easy, okay? Hello, everyone. I understand English, but don't feel it. Germans have 7 different words for why. Wow, that's amazing. Welcome, everyone. I don't have access to the New Abyss yet. I think. I also haven't done the current one, so I have no clue about Abyss. 9 hours. For why? Took me 3 hours on my Asia account. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just was because I didn't spend enough time like learning Korean at depth, but I don't know how common like synonyms are in Korean. Consecrated beasts. I don't like Arabic language because it gives me nightmares. Synonyms. People who say that English is hard to learn either only speak English or is their second language that they have ever learned. Well, honestly, I can't even comment on that, so I won't. Massive respect to people who yeah, I'll just say that. Massive respect to people who speak more than one language because I don't. I also think the difficulty of learning English or learning any language is also dependent on how close it is to your native tongue. Why did I come here? Like if it has similar I don't know, conjugations or yeah, like I said, I wouldn't know. But I think it probably depends on how similar their like root languages are. My language could not be any more different from English. Leave through the gap caused by the collapse. Oh no, I don't even know if I remember how to get back down here. No, please, not now. I hope it's down here. different types of languages, and they have different sentence structures and tenses, so it depends on which language branch your native and learned language are. Yeah, so it's probably harder for some people and easier for others. Ah. Okay, right. So we just... Okay. So the last thing that happened in this quest was... we got the pet, which I should put on Genie. The Genie. And we're leaving with it, and that's all that I remember. The racist bottle. Yes, the one that thinks Jeht is my servant for some reason. Ow. Oh. Ow. I also have heard that based on when you started learning languages, like if you started, oh my gosh, if you started learning languages at a younger age, learning languages in general is just easier for you. Okay. I forget that I have to read this part out loud. With my one language that I can barely speak to begin with, English. After all, you trying to get familiar with us? We're pretty busy over here, so you better have a good reason to stop us. No, well, I was sent by the matriarch. I forgot how to pronounce this. Babel? With a message for you, Jeht. She has something urgent to discuss and would like you to, return to the campsite first. This, that, what's got your tongue? Do you need me to shorten it for you? Did she say something else? She'd like to speak with you alone. Sorry, I didn't know you were in a bad mood. A bad mood? Nonsense, I've never been better. You know, with having found the mother of the djinn and all. But I'll be telling the matriarch, of course. I'm more than pleased. And so will she, I bet. So will she be, I bet. And so will her master. To have a nice new servant, wouldn't you say, Dish? Matriarch Babel has business with me, so I'll take my leave now. My deepest apologies for not serving you to the end, Princess Dish. Alright, let's go see the matriarch. Oh my gosh. No, please. Sure. As for you, honored guests, just follow this canyon and you'll reach our camp soon. Liloupar. Not much. Just as I thought. This child is quite interesting. That's all. Really, though, she's got quite the temper. She isn't, you know, jealous of a bottle, is she? You mean to say that she takes a bottle from her for her yardstick? Whatever the joke is here, I am missing it. Perhaps. Regardless, she's a good child, trustworthy, if a little foolish. Yeah, stop talking about her like that. You don't know anything. I like you more already, my master? Coming from you, that's kind of scary. Okay. Wait but a moment, my master. Something is amiss up ahead. This is the path we must take in any case. Is there danger up ahead? What have you sensed? I'm not sure, my master, that you two are able to sense the wicked intent ahead, but if we might discover who it is that ambushes us, we might yet turn the tables on them. Things may indeed be perilous ahead, but you, O master mine, are the one who I have entrusted my faith. I shall go forth with you and shall face any obstacles we face together. Just relax. Yep. Is this a secondary account? No? No! You're a little late on World Quest. Okay, do you want me to just stop then? Do you want me to just end stream? Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hark! What did I say? Prepare yourself, master. Hey, are you Jeht's buddies? Well, if this is what it's come to, don't forget to leave one alive, Master. We might follow that one's flight to find his allies and servants, then thus destroy their nest in one fell swoop. Oh my gosh. She's got a taste for bloodshed.
Gotcha.
Liloupar.
Busted.
I see everything. You play. Yep.
You're in.
Curtain.
What's funny, huh? What's funny? Nothing. I'm trying to read this. I hate when they put like text over fighting sequences. I always miss it.
Stay put.
Huh? And it goes away so quickly. Hi.
Gotcha.
Committed to memory.
Come a little closer.
May this be testimony that we have provided the materials support required for this ambush and robbery as a token of friendship. The gift shall be sent via special arranged Sumtherbeast caravan. The Tanit tribe sends respectful greetings to the Afia tribe. May peace follow you and may spice fill your storehouses. Wait a second, the Tanit tribe. Yep, Jeht's tribe. That means those guys were hired by them. Oh, so the desert people have learned to use books to keep records. Well, I suppose my awakening has given rise to fresh sights after all. What were they intending to do here anyway? Who knows? Most importantly, they were our foes. Since we have found one part of the paper trail, we may as well search their encampment. There, I believe we shall find one more clue. How do you know that's definitely the case? Toads do not lay one egg at a time. The centipedes and scorpions huddle together in the damp shade. Ugh, you and your creepy analogies again. Whatever the case may be, we no longer need any of them in one piece. Let us proceed to the next encampment. Wow. Genie really hates the desert dwellers. Yes. Yes. Ugh. You who come after us, if there was a prayer in praise of the night, then I would sing it, its fourth strain in memory of the misfortunate. For Jabrael, who lost his footing, how could one conceive the passing of a cloud or the death of the blowing wind? How might one mark a grain of sand falling into the desert or a droplet disappearing into water? I believe Jabrael would be the last. He should have been the last, but who's to say? Perhaps many mishaps broke him unexpectedly. I feel like I read this already. Jabrael, so agile and swift, to think that he would fall off the side of the ruins and the gorge. Unexpected indeed. Now I and Samiel are the only ones left. Yes, we are the last of this little exploration team. This journey is cursed, but no matter. Soon it shall reach its end. Yes, Tarafa. Yes, I definitely read that already, but I forgot. Yes, Jeht's father, who faked his death so that he could go have a family. You stop.
Everyone hold hands.
Busted. You're in for a little shock.
He lived? Oh. Yeah, he's just faking his death again. For sure. Make camp upon reaching your destination and seal the canyons to outsiders. Only members of the Tanit and the following tribes may pass. If you discover any who carry a genie bottle with them, take it. The bounty will be split as agreed. Huh. So they intentionally didn't go for Jeht then. How interesting. Now, my master, we need not be hasty. Let us clear the next camp first. I guess. Ugh. Cabbage. So much death in Sumeru. Yes, I already read this.
MS Dish, I just rolled 39 Crete AMG on Artifact for Carve.
Wow.
Don't be scared. I
I'm
see everything.
so happy for you. So happy for you. Not jealous at all. Just happy. Oh gosh, getting sleepy all of a sudden. It's all this reading. Copy paste into my account. The Outland Traveler may be identified by their golden hair and eyes, strange form clothing, and a small floating fairy by their side. Wow. If they had obtained a genie, take it from them, and if they have yet to, then dispose of them. Contract a dare fee. Oh my gosh, a bounty. Someone you know then. My master, if I may, I would advise that you review your choice in friends. We had an old saying like for this ilk. The only loyal desert dweller is the one whose shoulders have been pierced by iron loops. We should be rid of them all now? Oh my gosh, I feel dirty even reading this out loud. I feel gross just reading it with my eyes.
Here comes the catch. Chop, gotcha. Ha, ha. You.
Evil lamp.
You are not welcome here. That's close enough.
Hey. What the? Where did you get here?
Quietly now.
This might hurt a little.
Yeah.
Committed to memory. Yeah.
Can't run from debt. That seemed to work. Put your back into it.
Ah, Seely, why you do this?
Hey.
Why you lead me into danger?
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
You're in for a little shock.
No, no. Hyper bloom, hyper bloom. All that for a common chest?
Oh my.
Right, okay, so Babel is working with Nayan people. Gosh, I'm kind of fuzzy on this quest because it's been around so long. Or because I'm like halfway through and I stopped for weeks. Sorry, not interesting enough. Bye-bye. Can we hurry up? We're going a lot further than I had I thought I was signing up for. Nope, just keep moving. Ignore it. Ignore it. Keep going. All that for,
What do you think, cutie?
I think that wasn't enough for all the effort we just went through. Rip off. Is this playing for Baizu? Exclamation point Baizu will answer your question on that. Yes and no. The 3.6 quest is more interesting about Conria than Jeht's lore. Interesting. I really like the first Jeht storyline. I'm not exactly sure where this one is leading us. Guess we'll find out. Are you kidding me? Dish, Paimon, you're back. Allow me to dust you off. Jeht and Azarik are waiting for you as well. We brought you the object that you needed. Jeht told me thank you both so much. We were ambushed within the canyon on the way back. What? We were attacked by your people while on our way back. There were lots of people hiding in the canyons waiting to intercept us. They were pretty scary too. Do you know what that was all about? No, I haven't a clue how that happened. Traitors and exiles turning to banditry on the road is quite normal, but the canyon should have a lot of tributaries. It seems I've underestimated them. This has to do with a dare fee. What did you say? That's right, we found this. A dare fee. This is indeed his handwriting. It is even signed by his hand. That he is a traitor is beyond doubt. But what if he's been set up? Then he still has stained our honor with his name and will accept his punishment. However, he left the camp some time ago, saying that he needed to go get some supplies from the outside. I apologize. I let my guard down. You can be sure that we will exile this traitor. However, he does not need to be permitted back into the Tanit hunting grounds, save in chains. Please rest assured that that I will get to the bottom of this on behalf of our tribe and will not allow such happenings to go unanswered. As for the mother of the Jinn, can I see her? Sure, have a go. Honored Lady Liloupar, beloved servant of the okay, this is where the you know, connections are happening in my brain finally. Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers, founder of the Garubad, eternal prisoner of Kanum. Babel of the mortal Tanit tribe seeks an audience with you. What did you say? Were you calling for me? I don't quite remember all those names. Yes, we ask only, Lady Liloupar, that you lead us to the eternal oasis to set on the path to meet with the slumbering queen. So sleepy. Oh my gosh. I'm actually yawning. My master, did you wake me to speak with the servant? Why do you love consorting with these coarse folk so... Well then, Babel, will you not dance? Amuse me and we may grant you 3 wishes. What? Oh, I'm so sorry. You're the mother of this tribe, right? My apologies. I read the servantility in your brows and merely could not help but wish to see you dance and entertain us. I am merely your servant and will listen to all you have to say. I shall follow the dictation of the Queen of the Oases, Nabu Malikata, and with all due trepidation, and them I will not defy. Ha! I shall not be so crude. Save your solicitations. I already have a master and do not intend to take on any servants either. So I fear your calculations might have come to naught. So matriarch Babel can grovel too, huh? You have yet to see many things indeed. My master, you hold my true name. I shall do what you and only you desire. The decision shall be yours. I will not seek another world to these foul desert dwellers. Master? Your master? Well, yes, indeed. This is the noble princess you see before you now. Now, you need not kneel. Come on, say something, why don't you? Just look at her face. I understand. In that case, will you help us? I will help you find the Eternal Oasis. I came here to help fulfill Jeht's wish. If that's your choice, then I gladly obey. Well then, I shall lend my aid. A pleasure to work with you, desert woman. But a word to the wise, nothing save death can break a contract forged by true names. And I will be watching you on my master's account. Do not think for a moment that you may wield me. I understand. And it is good that you dweller of the sands. Now then, do not disturb my rest. Oh my gosh. So you have forged a contract with her then? Yes, I did it to open the way. Yes, I understand. You have done well. Jinn are arrogant, unfettered creatures, and yet you have managed to bind her. You have surpassed my expectations indeed. But this is well. Our path to the Eternal Oasis has been made smoother. So please, if I may ask you, keep Liloupar loyal at all costs. I will. To do otherwise would be looking for trouble. You have my thanks. Jeht and Azarik have returned. You youngsters catch up for now. I have to ask your pardon. I need some time to organize the information you've gathered. Miss Babel sure is busy, huh? Competition of racism.
Take it easy.
Graduated from casual to competitive races. Is the conversation with Matriarch Babel over? In that case, let's take a short break. No. I'm here to quest, not to take breaks. We're here. Come on, let's find a place to sit and grab a bite. Next slide, please. It's been a while. Huh, hardly that long. Good to see that you're all well. Jet's really fond of you. We were just talking about you, in fact. Huh? What did you talk about? Is Jet still angry? Angry? Oh, she did mention a little disagreement that you had, yes. But you know, she talks quite carelessly, but isn't actually good at expressing her feelings. Still, you should reflect as well. Jet's very concerned about your safety, so you should pay a bit more attention to her suggestions. Sorry, it was my mistake. It was my mistake for leaving her out. Sorry, it was my fault, really. I was petty. Childish. I knew how important Liloupar was to our mission, but I threw a tantrum anyway. Liloupar says stuff weirdly, but she does use some pretty creepy analogies. But she looked out for us the whole way, so... Well, she's different from the people we've met so far for sure, but she doesn't seem like a bad person. No. She seems like a bad person to me. She's like a bad person to me. In my assessment, but I suppose we could move on. Whatever the case, it'll be fine. Dish is important to you, isn't she, Jeht? Yeah, I mean, I've seen you as my best friend, but I'm just worried that... never mind. Yeah, you keep your mouth shut. Weird lamp. Yeesh, you're so serious all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what to say at all. Don't say anything. There's no need to be so awkward. I won't get mad anyhow from now on. You can count on that. Yeah, that's right. That's the spirit. Right. About the mother of the djinn. Is it with you? Yes. Azariq, didn't Matriarch tell you not to ask that willy-nilly? It's fine, Jeht. I mean, I guided you half the way, so I count as a companion, don't I? A companion, you say? Perhaps you speak too hastily. Huh? The bottle's talking. Such insolence! If you recognize me not, then your silence shall serve better. Whoa, this is a pretty fierce one for sure. Is that the mother of the djinn then? I'd watch my tongue if I were you, desert spawn. This is Azariq, one of my brothers here in the tribe. Well, we could have chosen worse. This one's sturdy enough. A shame that he has too big a mouth and too small a brain. How was talking to her supposed to not end in an exercise in frustration? Reckon you just need to get used to it. I feel for you. You know, Jeht, you did find Ben pretty cute, didn't you? How about you just treat her like a Ben that talks? They both fly, don't they? That's a horrible idea. Oh, it's fine. Sharp tongues are to be expected of the legendary Genie. Somewhat, I mean. Whatever the case, she's on our side, isn't she? We'll be fine. Oh, on your side? Did I mishear you? Apologies, but you shall not find me on the side of those who entreat my master while wearing two faces. My master trusts you, and I trust her reasoning for that, but I will be watching you, Azariq. Huh, well, I guess that's just what genies are like. It's fine. Right. Did anything happen while you were separated? Just curious, I mean. Same here, did I miss anything? Yes. Yeah, Ben wasn't a hater, Paimon. So, a traitor, along with accomplices from other tribes, they might be the same bunch I was tracking down previously. It's even possible that they were collaborating with dangerous outsiders, like the Fatui. Huh? Pretty good, Jeht. Made the best of some rather limited information on our foes there. That's not too hard. I've been helping the Matriarch to track and eliminate traitors, so their movement and patterns aren't that alien to me. My dad and I have also encountered those people who call themselves Fatui in the past. They're no stranger to me either. Still, I ran off in a huff without giving any thought of whether they would act. I'm sorry, that was my mistake. Oh, let's leave that aside for now. It wasn't even your fault. I'm with Paimon. Don't beat yourself up about this too much, Jeht. They seem to have ordered specially not to attack you. Can't blame you for having lowered your guard there. But as for Aderfi, since he fled in secret, it's beyond doubt that he's betrayed us. Those who violate the laws of hospitality and wield their blades against guests are unworthy of the Tenate's mercy. I'll capture him. This I promise. He will not escape the Matriarch's judgment. Whoa, just getting serious. What? You make it sound like I've never been serious. Becoming ever more the model of a tribeswoman, Jeht? What are you talking about? Aren't I one? That's not what I mean. I'm just glad to see that you're so concerned about your friends. This is also a tribal matter, you know. True. Outsiders are becoming increasingly active in the desert, and as their interference increases, so too do changes of heart and thought. As Matriarch Babel writes, right and left hands, we should indeed be concerned about such things. Exactly. Right. There's one more thing. As Waynut's season, it's Waynut's season at the moment, so the tunnels they dig are starting to show up all over the desert. Such areas are dangerous, so we'll have to approach our adventure with more care and avoid them at all costs. Wait, just Waynut? Don't we always hunt them? There's no threat. That's still no reason to drop your guard. Sure, I get it. What's a Waynut? Oh, them? We hunt them every year, then we collect their body fat to use them to make spices. We don't produce much, but it can be sold at a pretty price. So we don't really lack anything. We just need to control the Waynut hunting grounds, and the long-term prospects will stay good. City folk love these thick and pungent spices, but ask them about us desert folk and they'll tell you a different story. We also need to hunt other animals, but the smell of Waynut gives us too strong. The smell Waynut gives off is too strong and will chase them off. As such, our spice workers can't take part in hunts, nor can they serve as assassins. As opposite to the scent of the mature Waynut, their larvae give off a much gentler scent, which we often use to scent marks to prevent getting lost in caves or ruins. You used that in the Garubad ruins back there. But aren't those really dangerous? Not really. For you outsiders, perhaps? But you needn't worry about that. We'll protect you. What's so funny? It's nothing. The children of Apap reduced to this. Now that you mention it, you haven't said anything in quite a while, Liloupar. And I, for my part, was about to ask if you've forgotten about someone. Well then, would you like to hear a story? Sure, as long as you have one to tell anyway. 'Tis a shame how long I've slumbered. I fear I'm not current with the hot topics of the day. Jay says, thank you for the 7, and K-Crow, thank you for the 10 months. Sam for the 100 bits. Cobalt, thank you for the prime. And hey Andrew for the prime. And I'm armed only with some ancient yarns. Will you mind, oh mastermind? Don't worry, I'm all ears. Don't worry, I've covered my ears. And Paimon's covered... wait! What are you covering your ears for? The books say that the words of the Genie have magic in them, and that their stories have the power to lay curses. And they also say that behavior such as yours is impolite in the extreme. Do not interrupt me, little lady. So where should I begin? As the moonlight thousands of years have passed since the events told of this tale. The desert have yet to become so desolate, and the oasis spread out across the land like glittering jewels. In those days, the Jinn walked the earth in great numbers, and they lived within the silver lake, the silver night wind, and the flowering sand, in the ripples of the unknowable ocean. Murdy's knocked out under my desk. In the ripples of unknowable ocean, and in the pattering of the rainforest springs. That we Jinn were not ordinary creatures, but we were the servants of the mistress of flowers. We were troubled by basic want. We were untroubled by basic want, nor were we shackled by material thirst. It was life itself that greatly fascinated us. The blooming and wilting of flowers, the gathering and scattering of the birds, these were the things that held us in thrall. Apart from that, only our true names could bind us. We were carefree so long as our mistress walked the earth, so we enjoyed her eternal paradise, her love, her comfort. But tragedy would come. Our paradise would crumble as the mistress departed. Our revelry turned to mourning, and all that was good and lovely was violently perverted in that anguish. And so we gave Al-Amar our true names and became his servants, for he promised to find us an eternal companion, our true master. Deluded hope and trust did we harbor in our hearts, and forsook our freedom, accepting imprisonment within silver bottles and servitude to his realm. But what was lost was forever lost, never again to return. But do not think that the Genie were wanton servants. Only a love bordering upon madness could willingly make the Jinn give their true names willingly. For it was their deep love for the mistress of flowers that drove them to embrace the desert from the first. Yet awakening to face the tomfoolery of this barren world caused a surly Genie, a surly Genie to fall incurably in love with the shepherd. Oh, you're awake. A shepherd? No, not you know, but much like you, my master. You were much like him as he was once. Oh. Well now, girl, does that make you jealous? Definitely not. Huh, she's quite transparent, my master. I once did have a daughter. My eyes are not deceived. Say whatever you like. To the Jinn, love was a terrible chain, driving those who fell into the pit to make sacrifices, like the high fae of a parasitic insect. Oh boy, Liloupar's at it again with the scary analogies. We Jinn do not have this tedious thing you humans call shame, nor do we not shy away from discussing love or revealing one's all to a lover. I'm suddenly glad you're just a bottle now. But to the Jinn, this mad love could not be reconciled to betrayal, or else hatred and vengeance 3 times greater would be surely to follow. So is that why the Jinn hate the desert dwellers then? Because love turned to betrayal through Alhamar? That was the root of the farce that ended Garubad, though it was a different tale. Actually, now that you mention it, I'd like to ask a question. Do you really have no other goal in presenting your true name? Well, I suppose vigilance is wisdom. Well, I do have something to seek. I wish to go to the Eternal Oasis just as you do. There are things that have been left unfinished. And what would those be? Forgive me, dear master, if I can only slowly tell you that tale of our journey proceeds, but the time for that has not yet come. But know this, it is a good fortune that I should have met you. Well, since we've got the same goal, let's get along. How about a toast? And what shall you make this toast with? Me? Alright, weird story time is over. Let's talk about something more relaxing. By the way, Dish, do you play cards? Please don't bring up TCG. She does!
So I wrote a message for 7 months but it didn't send. I wanted to share my new tattoo with you.
Oh. That's really cute. That's very cute. Who want to play video games? Me, I do. Wait, do they really just put a TCG game in here with me? That's so funny. Interesting. So then, does that mean that the Genie, because the Genies were, or the Jinn, I don't know what the plural is, were betrayed or like bamboozled by King Deshret, that turned into just like hatred and racism toward all of the desert people? It's pretty sad, honestly. Because I wanted to see it. Alright, great. Now show me what you got. I don't even know what team I'm supposed to use. I used all Yoimiya teams. So I'm like... Now Yoimiya's nerfed and I don't even know how to play her. Whatever, I'll play the Sino team. And I don't know how. Gosh, it's been a second since I played TCG. I kind of forgot how Sino works. You get like stacks, right? You get stacks of something, and then once you have a certain amount of stacks, it impacts how much damage you deal. Oh my gosh.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
We'll just see what happens, shall we? Who's messaging, huh? Interesting card choice. Yeah, don't think too hard about it. Because I didn't. Cool.
Your penance is due! No rest for the wicked.
I miss using this emote.
Put your back into it!
Oh my.
I'll ensure your safety. Go!
Put your back into it. I hope I win. Get quickened. Woo! I mean, TCG honestly is fun. Cool. It's this one. Choose one summon and grants it one use. Sure.
No mercy.
End phase.
Just like we rehearsed.
This body belongs to ice.
Good work. Look like someone's about to lose. What are you talking about? I'm not even close to losing. That's not enough time for reading. That has never been enough time for reading. Okay?
Our mission begins.
Do you know that Ayato and Tignati were added this patch? I did. Sorry. I'm not reading that. Not reading that out loud. He called her a wildcat. Oh heavens. Oh heavens. When your active character Sino, equip this card. Ugh. Like I should just attack. Let my passives do the thing. Yeah, oh. Yeah. Alright, let's just end it. Victory! Do I get a special prize? Do I get a prize? Next one comes, you are buried in each other's pillows, asleep by the extinguished flame. Oh, I got really confused, so I saw Yelan. Like, why is Yelan here? I'll be right back. I just want to do this first. Oh my gosh.
Take it easy.
Anyways,
Treasure.
goodbye.
One way to draw your target out of hiding.
You get praise from chat. Good job. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks so much. $15,000 more. Wow. How'd you sleep? Not bad. Thanks for asking. I kept thinking about cards every time I closed my eyes. And yet you were quite happy to play. Because if you're gonna play, you should play hard. Paimon was having fun watching from the sides, too. Glad you guys got some rest. I sure didn't. Huh? And who asked you to get up in the middle of the night and go find Matriarch Babel? Wrong way around. She came to find me. What did Matriarch Babel want with you? And was it an urgent thing? Some matters concerning the elders of the tribe, you know. Molly, thank you for 3 months. Oh, I see that we have happened upon some open secret. Question mark. Stop poofing yourselves. No, keep doing it. Keep poofing yourselves. Matriarch Babel spoke briefly with me last night. What we must do to use the tunnels in the dunes to enter the underground portion of the Eternal Oasis. Indeed, my master Olimar once created a most intricate system of canals, shaped to provide irrigation for the soil of the mortal kingdoms. Before the dune was encased in sandstorms, before Olimar was naught but dust, the place rolled with hills, both fecund and verdant. But those canals have long run dry. Fortunately, that lends them to our purposes as well, allowing entry to the foundation of the oasis within the dunes. So Matriarch Babel has finally made her decision. It's because Dish reclaimed the Genie, she can serve as our guide. Moreover, my tongue as clever as that of a mockingbird. But you should know that by now. Indeed, I witnessed this occurrence, my master, but I thought that there was little need to go in detail about it with you. Alright, let's go and discuss the rest of the details with the matriarch then. Poof! Don't forget you can read minds with Nahida. You know, I do keep forgetting that.
Everyone hold hands.
You're still youthful, Azarik? Huh?
I see everything.
Huh? You've arrived. I hope that our hospitality hasn't disappointed you. While you're here, I shall entrust the great task of apprehending the traitor Adelphi to you. I suspect that the recent spike in traitors within the tribe has something to do with the interference of those who hail from the snowlands. You mean the Fatui? The Fatui, their influence spreads even here. We already talked about this. They're just like those toads or centipedes Liloupar keeps talking about. We keep running into them everywhere we go. Initially, they approached our merchants under banner of trade. Then before long, they started meddling in our affairs. Annoying as it is, the force behind them are indeed powerful. Prior to the present, we had already pushed the northerners out of our territory, forbidding them from appearing on our hunting grounds to prevent them from further harming our people. Yet they continue to circle around us in the desert like hyenas. I don't know if they seek treasure or an alliance. Regardless, they are dangerous. I got it. I'll return with additional information or a newly claimed life. And information and a newly claimed life. I understand. However, the Fatui are not the most important segment of today's conversation. Dish, the task I bade of you today, I believe that Ozurique has already gone over the broad strokes with you. Indeed. Good, but I must warn you, still, that the path ahead is fraught with dangers. Our scout has discovered signs that many Waynut may still be active in the area. Be at ease, I will guide them down the safe path. But Waynut are extremely dangerous creatures. Approach them with caution. They may attack you upon being drawn by the genie's presence. Speak not of me as if I'm some manner of calamity, desert wench. My master, I will be alert on your behalf. If you come under any assault by these Waynut, I may be able to rally my strength and defend you. I've got your back too. Whoa, suddenly we've got two handy sidekicks. That's kind of rude. A stained unless you're talking about Liloupar. Leash, thank you for the raid. Welcome, guys. After entering the foundation of the Eternal Oasis, we must rely on your power to guide the group. The ruins of the canals may hide your fragments. Indeed, of this I am aware, but I am curious as to how this knowledge came unto you. You learned this from outsiders, did you not? Worry not. Robbing a few bookish researchers parting a merchant camp with the maps they had brought with them, these are tricks of an old trade for a desert dweller. I understand. Thank you for granting me this boon of knowledge. It shall yet lead me to memories and power both. But I will be watching you and that lad of yours. Liloupar, what's wrong with you? Matriarch Babel only organized this expedition to ensure that I can lay my parents to rest. How can you just slander her like this? Jeht. My apologies, esteemed Liloupar. I understand your misgivings and will endeavor to win your trust. Do as you will. I seek respite. Very well. Do not let me forestall your departure. Leave as soon as you're able. Goodness gracious. 3,000. Thank you for the raid of 3,000 people. Welcome in, everyone. I wonder why it is that, I guess the matriarch just doesn't want to disturb. Like, just wants to... Oh my gosh. More text. Just wants to, like, expedite the mission and not cause any issues. I feel something moving beneath the sand. Yeah, no kidding. Up. What do you mean? I just... Oh. Oh my gosh.
Everyone hold hands.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You're in for a little shock.
No.
No.
Game's up.
No. Watch out for Waynut. What? Oh. Oh my gosh.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
I see everything. Yeah.
You have a very long way before you get anywhere near finishing this quest. Yeah, I figured. I figured it'd be a while, so I'm not planning on finishing it today. Alright, let's go. Next, you can just keep going into the depths of canyon. The tunnel lead to the foundation of the Eternal Oasis should be right there. Beware the sandstorms. In canyons like this, the wind-flung grains sting worse than those flung by the winds of open sands. Be at ease. I shall protect my master. Let us progress. Well, I'm gonna split now. You guys stay safe and stay alert. Thanks, you too. Ozurique, you're the one who should be staying safe, walking through the desert all around, all alone and all.
Happy 22 months. Can't believe I've been here so long.
Ellie, thank you for the 22 months. Don't get eaten by Waynut. Am I going to get to the Eternal Oasis soon? Or do I have a long journey before then?
Hooray.
Astros, and thanks for the prime. No. I have a goal. A long while? This is a Tanit camp. Even the tribe even has the tribe's markings. Matriarch Babel must have sent someone here ahead of us. Oh, what's this? Someone appears less attuned to the traditions they so claim to practice than they'd like. Is there something wrong with the campsite? What's wrong with the campsite? She dispatched people to comb this area before our arrival. However, I perceived that they never made it out. Perhaps it's because that this place was marked as forbidden, which means that this area was forbidden for matters of practicality, not terror's rod of suspicion. As for why she sent people here with regularity prior, I could not... Oh, why do you speak so, you know, verbosely? It could not just be to sate the desire of young Jeht here. More camps lie ahead, I would warrant. We'll ask Matriarch Babel about this once we get back. For now, we keep moving. Is this quest as long as the Arnar quest? Oh my gosh, please say no. Please say no. No. Okay, good. 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 Oh.
Take it easy.
Need to activate this thing. What if it's dangerous? Water pumping mechanism is used to attune the flow of vector of water, though now water's place in its pipe has been usurped by sand. Surely as you are witness, once this was a lush garden in times when flowing springs had yet to become a fleeting rarity amongst the sands. Enough talk. Yes, I agree. Enough talking. Three to 4 hours without skipping dialogue. Oh, that's not that bad. How? Fast reader? I mean, I probably would finish quests a lot faster if I didn't stream them. Because I'm like a decently fast reader.
You're in
surprisingly.
Come a little close.
It took me 6. Oh my gosh. Fragment of myself here? Where did... Oh. Wait! The Sealy! The Sealy! Found something. What are you thinking about? Look there, those tunnels. I'm thinking of connecting them and clearing the accumulating sand. I think it might open a path for us. Ugh, a reckless thought, born of ignorance. Still, the plan is worth a try. You're getting on my nerves, Genie. It's my acknowledgement you are receiving, little one. Aren't you the little one here? Jeht's young and Liloupar's small, so the way Paimon sees it, they're both little ones. By that logic, seeing this, you're both young and small. That makes you the littlest one. What? Don't bring Paimon into your squabbles. Paimon's not little, right? Oh, how adorable. Stop.
Hey!
Busted.
Very little. Many little guys in this quest. What the I forgot I made that I forgot I made that, or I added that emote. Whoa.
No pain, no gain.
No gain. I don't know what this area is. You look like you do something. Whatever. Onward. I already did it. Oh.
Gotcha. You're in for a little shock.
What?
You play. You're.
The puzzles drove you insane on this quest? Great.
Busted.
How are you living?
Gotcha.
Ow. Boom, 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 boom. Path lies ahead beneath the sands. Oh, it's been buried. It'll take years for just a few to dig it out. Fret not. Let us hunt about for mechanisms nearby that may help us straighten the sand. Okay.
Take it easy.
First of all, give me those. Secondly, oh, there's a salient here. I'm gonna speed run this puzzle, guys. Just watch. Just watch.
Take it easy.
No, I will be fast. You just watch. You watch.
Want me to come along?
Oh, man.
You're in for a little shock.
Good morning.
Come a little close.
Wind strider.
Let's spark things.
This may hurt a little.
Stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please, I'm small. I could fit. Not even Sayu can pass through. Well, that's silly. Yes. Smallness isn't small enough.
Everyone hold hands.
You're in for a little shock.
And that's my song. Into the thick of it. Not even Xiao who's can cross. Xiao who's shorter than Mika. Wait, Xiao's not shorter than Mika, right? Or is he? That would be a little bit funny. He is? Oh, that is beautiful. Die. Okay.
Don't be scared.
Okay. How to move it. Yes. I'm kind of ungo-boing, but I also kind of know what I'm doing. I don't know. It's somewhere in the middle. Wow, a common chest.
What do you think, cutie?
First of all, give me the Oculus. Oh my gosh, it's up there? I thought it was down. How did I miss? And how do I get... Oh. Anyways.
Wind Strider.
This might hurt a little.
Come a little closer.
Sino is shorter than Xiao? Can you stop putting text in the combat sequences? This is getting ridiculous. Give me that. This is like important lore conversations, and it's just flying by. Ugh.
You're in for a little
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Hey, this was unwise.
Oh, yeah. That can't be right. Suppose I should stop and get whatever this is first. You know? Get all these swirly, whirly gumdrops. Ugh.
You play.
Oh, that's a remarkable chest? Oh my gosh, I thought it was an exquisite.
Wind Strider.
That is not funny.
You're in for a little shock.
Stay put.
Oh my goodness.
You're in for a little
all
shock.
This fighting.
Wind Strider.
It's gonna be another pot, guys. Another pot for my collection. Honestly, I hope it is. At this point, I hope it is.
A fateful offering.
Oh my gosh, it's a pottery wheel so I can make my own pots. And it comes with a free one. Amazing. Hold on. We gotta put it in there. 5 Primo! I did finish Nahida's quest, yes. Lots of thoughts about it. Pot.
This realm.
I wonder if it's an outdoor furniture or not.
If you ever...
It is outdoor. No, it's not. Oh, it is outdoor. Oh my gosh. Bum, 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 bum. Here you go. Wow, look. Reunited after many years. That is innovation right there. Yep. Okay. Back to squad. Mother and son. Ow. Well, not really. It's probably like sibling. Give me that. Didn't use your Mia? For what? Are you speaking about yourself?
Let's go get ourselves.
Wait, wrong character. Wrong swap. Yoo-hoo, little girl.
Don't fear. Yo-Yo's here.
Haha, Liloupar's getting more in pain the further we go. No. Okay, I suppose I could get him real quick. Since we're here. Oh. Quick detour. Oh. Yes, why doesn't it default to Yoimiya? No, that's so true. Oh. Oh. Hey.
You, Blake, you're up. This might hurt a little.
Things are about to get dicey.
Grow.
Oh.
What do you think, cutie?
Border font. A chess piece? A chess piece placed in the temple of Garuba. This piece has been carved to look like a fortress. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I probably should go get Liloupar's fragment and then come back here.
Come a little closer.
Quietly now.
I'm gonna have to backtrack. But, you know, I just am being pulled forward. What can I say? Up. What? Alright, fine. Oh, I see it. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh. Where's this one? She keeps saying Garubad. Wait, what is it supposed to be? Gurubad. Oh. Sounds like something I would do. Checks out. Yummy. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing to see here.
Are you going to hold a festival?
What? No. I was in the middle of doing Kazua's story quest, and then all of a sudden I completed the first part of Yai's quest. Oh, you might have gotten like mixed around in the quest like order. There's more than 4. Oh, that's so many. Yoo-hoo. She doesn't know. I don't. I don't know anything. I probably should have just stayed in pace with the quest. Neither do I forgot. I don't see it. Okay, well, let me go back to Liloupar and then we'll come back. Although I'm getting pretty hungry, so probably won't stream for too much longer. I hunger. Oh. Let me just get the thing first. Okay, surely I have it now. Ugh. No! That's this one. Dang it. I'll get it, don't worry. You feel your own power being pulled away? Through the genie's entranced eyes, you see a ragged shepherd boy along with a dancing maiden, her presence resplendent, like a limpid gem between the moon's gaze. Festering hatred assails your senses before alchemizing into primal burning love for innocence, a sudden instance. Such love cannot be contained by the vessel of a mortal. It is emotion that cannot be swallowed whole. Whoa, that's a little bit spicy. Then, mortal, what desires of yours can I make manifest? Are you alright? Answer me. Don't scare Paimon like Jeht. Worry not, my master remains unscathed. Sorry, I was out of it for a moment. It was a memory, someone else's memory. Apologies, I didn't mean to let you behold a moment so shameful. But as you might understand, I have reclaimed a portion of my memories. Now I may guard you better. The light inside the bottle really does look more sprightly now. Yeah, it looks like the light I saw at the matriarch when the matriarch Babel was emerging from Azarik's tent. Huh? Huh? Let's change subjects. In my Genshin Impact? In my anime game? What were they doing there? Across the sands, there's still much of me that lies scattered. If you find me within yourself to offer me generosity, my master, I will be beyond grateful. Should you collect my fragments and return me to wholeness. In areas around the genie's fragments, a spot of green should flourish. This is because we Jinn always release energy around us to create an environment conducive to our slumber. I hope you shall bear with this in mind. Yep. Paimon will help too. Paimon's eyes don't care. Let's delve deeper. Okay. Liloupar has regained a portion of her energy and can use limited amounts of her genie's mind to clear certain obstacles. Oh, the vortexes. Nice. Finally, you can make yourself useful. I will avenge you. Don't worry.
Quietly now.
Higher. Maybe it's up. Maybe it's above ground or something. I missed all of that. Head into the depths of the mountain. Okay. Yep, definitely didn't come here before, you guys. Is you on your sim? Yes, I've been working on her for a while.
Busted. Gotcha.
Oh, we have to preserve the device?
Try not to enjoy this.
Make yourselves at home. Yeah.
No problem.
Here comes the catch.
You're in for a little shock.
Committed to memory. Yeah.
Hyper bloom. Wow. Head to the exit. I would love to, you see, but I really want to get this piece. Maybe it's up here. No. Look, I'm walking up. Please. It can't be that far. Ugh. Dang it. Where is it?
Busted.
Come a little closer.
Ah! I need a healer. Lisa's new outfit is the most holy thing I've seen in my entire life. Oh my goodness.
Don't fear.
Oh, there's some over there. Read. Little triangle. Little triangle. Moo, 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 moo. Boom. What? Oh yeah. I thought.
You're in for a little
Oh my
shock.
gosh, I'm getting hungry.
Gotcha.
My brain isn't working anymore, I think. Brain dead. Dead, 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 dead. Dead. Sleepy. I will just move forward. Deshret's glass goblet? What is that? A cavern. Was this place full of water too? What is this place? A mechanism once built to sustain a dream of eternity, to supply the oasis forever and always. It was once propelled by water, but is now driven only by sand. King Deshret left his glass goblet here. At the... leaving his cup behind here as a receptacle to contain past traumas and memories. And those traumas and memories protect the eternal sleep of my mistress, the Lord of Flowers. Was that something that happened in your time? I suppose, but the details elude my recollection, with my memories being scattered as they are. Jasmine, thank you for the Prime sub, and Court, thank you for the Prime as well. Kaide Hadasan for the 15, Pizuzi for the Prime sub. Patience. See how there are 2 points of entry? Perhaps there are more mechanisms that we need to disable. Oh, fine. Head back to service and find another path. I dare not claim to be certain. With loose confidence, I believe so. Okay. No, we look around more. I just want to... Excuse me.
Don't be such a brute.
Take it easy.
I'm going in. You can't stop me.
I'm about to pass out over here.
You're all right.
Almost dodged that.
Fine. Fine. Fine, we can go home. You know, I actually look forward to exploring together like this, and that's something I haven't felt in a while. Let me tell you, there is something new there, too. Let's go. Sorry. She's about to pass out over here. Hi, AGM. Welcome to stream. Welcome to my stream. I think I gotta stop. Hey, little wildcat. I know what you were doing. I know what you were doing with Miss Babel. Isn't this a coincidence? Azarik, what are you doing here? Exploring and scouting, same as always. What is running into another explorer in the desert strange to you? It's a little suspicious. It's a little suspect, actually. A bit too suspect. Running into sand and scorpions is normal. Running into the same person all the time is one coincidence too many for Paimon. Alright, come over and have some food, drink some water. You all must be tired. What were you up to, sir?
I see everything.
Seems like he was right. This was indeed an exit. Who? Who? The traitor? The traitor friend? I need any. You got any plans after this? You want to come with us? Come with you? You found a path? Don't tell. Of course. Never mind that for now. The sky's dimming. We should rest. The path will still be there tomorrow. You're right about that. Oh, heavens. Why are his muscles bigger than any playable characters? I don't know. I don't know. Ito should have been built like that. Speaking of which, Liloupar, I'm curious, but I never got to ask. Why do you hate Matriarch Babel so much? Yeah, other than this, you've been mean to everyone. Yeah, it's not even just only Matriarch Babel. It's everybody else. What of it? Does it displease you that I taunt your tribe mother so? Of course it does, but I want to know why. Why, you ask? Let me tell you a story again. Oh, thank you. I actually got to read it. It's cold, it's chilly, there's murmurs of secrets and midnight dunes and silver whatever. Genie breathes life into a tale from an age long past. Once a genie and a mortal king found themselves entwined in love, and from their union came children. But as time flowed, the mortal could not break the chains of power and ambition that clung to him, betraying the love for the genie. Hence, on the path of revenge, she twisted the fate of her children, wreathing them in a plot to unmake their father and kingdom. And time sailed ever onward. The children of the genie grew to become king and queen, yet fell to the same schemes, to the same curse, until their kingdom was finally shattered. Reaching calamity's end. Such an end, then, was that which the genie had orchestrated from the very beginning. Oh. So, that was a scary story. Horrifying, even. But what does that have to do with my question? The genie in the story is not so unlike Babel, is she? Where they differ, however, is the shame and quest for renown that so compel your kind. Babel wears them like a mask. Although she too is a creature of deceit, I tasted wafting from her very being. To her, to be it son or daughter, all children are but instruments for her schemes. If you were absent, my master, I fear I might be even quite fond of her. But today, things are different. She threatens your safety, so affability is beyond my sphere of virtues. I mean, we do know that. Or we've come to that belief that at least she is kind of using Jeht to just carry out things that she's not supposed to do. So, no, Matriarch Babel isn't that kind of person. You have spent more time with her and must take orders from her. Orders that the left hand must never learn of. Perhaps those sordid affairs were just too convenient for you to face or consider. But I know your follies, and stupidity does not rank among them. Consider these matters yourself. Interesting. It's fine, Jeht. Don't take this stuff so seriously. It's not like she's that much nicer to me or anything. Yup. And should I? To you who are little more than a slave? Ugh, my words have run dry. Apologies then if I have upset you. Oh my gosh. Let's not say that. Maybe we just haven't been put together. Maybe we just haven't been together that long. Liloupar was pretty mean to Jeht before, but she seems much nicer now. So, maybe if everyone knew more about each other, we could have a few less misunderstandings and stuff like that. Yeah, let's talk about something else instead. Sure. What's the matter, Jeht? You look real distracted right now. Nothing, just continue. Speaking of which, what have y'all discovered? Tell me, I'm curious. Well, I don't really know how to describe it to you. There are countless ancient pipes leading into the temple inside the mountain, and the legendary goblet of Alhamar is there too. So, that thing was more than just a legend, huh? It really exists. What are you talking about? Is that golden goblet valuable or something? It's not the actual goblet. It's just a mechanism that holds the eternal oasis in stasis. So it's not worth anything at all? Now Paimon's depressed. Yeah, so that's what we've seen so far. Then the eternal oasis was never far from us at all. Yeah, Dad always told me that he would one day enter the eternal oasis and find Mom again. Never thought I'd be helping him find it, make his dream come true. Jabrael would be proud of you. I imagine you're looking forward to this too, Jeht. No, let's not say that. Him? I don't care about him. Dad was a real simpleton. This trip was for me to send him to the place he belongs. Doesn't matter what he feels about this. I don't know. Truth be told, I just don't know. My parents... Will they truly reunite in such a place like this? Or in such a place? The place we're heading to, is it just a meaningless destination that I want to reach for the sake of? Because I want to console myself? No way. Jabrael will be super happy. You're helping him fulfill his wish after all. Whatever the case, I have you to thank. Thanks for coming all this way to accompany me on this adventure. You know, putting up with my willfulness. After Dad left, the fear of losing my home only leaves me when I'm with you. Being able to adventure with you again has been great for us too. What about me? Cold and alone, abandoned by the fire? Stop, you're my family too. You really showed me how things were done when I first came to the tribe. This little wildcat was terrifying when she first arrived, let me tell you. Her face was like a doll. She wouldn't cry, wouldn't talk, but after spending some time messing around with me, she slowly opened up. Whoa, so Jeht had moments of silence too? Paimon never thought that was possible. Stop your heckling. Don't listen to him. Indeed, she didn't complain when she fell. She didn't cry when she was hurt. Her calmness was frankly terrifying, but her rage, when it comes crash, she's like thunder. What are you saying? Do you want a beating? Anyway, though Jeht is young, she is far more mature than most her age. It's frankly a relief. Alright, you're full of it. I practically died of embarrassment when I first joined the Tanit. The time after Dad was gone felt like a haze. Anyway, I thought I would never be able to feel normal again. It was all thanks to Azuri guiding me, teaching me how things worked in the tribe like a big brother that I could recover. It's been slow going. That's how it was. No need to be modest. Yeah, Dad also said he was going to tell me more stories about Mom. But now I'm never going to get the chance to learn who she was. He said she was a beauty, that she was a character with countless virtues, like O stars above the wasteland. O stars high above the wasteland, O nightingales weary from the day, it's time to take off the crown of roses, cleanse yourself with wine made from grapes. That's the only memory I have left of her. Dad always used to sing it to me, to sing me this old nursery rhyme. That was lovely. Stop it. You know I'm always out of tune. You sing better than Jabrael did. No, don't say that. This is the song Jabrael liked to sing. I knew you'd remember. I spent a long time practicing this one. Couldn't get it down when Dad was still with us. After Dad left, I finding my pitch just got that much harder. But I still learned pretty good, didn't I? Yeah, that sounded good. Jeht's voice might be a little raspy, but it fits a soft melody like this. Just like Jabrael. Yeah. Alright, you should get some rest. We have lots to do tomorrow. I'll stand watch tonight. Sleep, close your eyes. The eternal oasis welcomes the lonely wanderer. Lay upon the pure and flowing streams. From here, memories are forever sweet and pure. Sun's up, got something to show you. Follow me. What's the hurry? And what's with the secrecy? Can't you just show us here? Alright, that seems like a good stopping point. Oh. I feel like Azariq is probably being used by the matriarch in some way. Like manipulated. Part 1 of 4? No, you're not. You're kidding. That was only part 1? He's being used. No, he totally is. I think he is. Because he doesn't seem like he's... He honestly doesn't seem like he's bad-natured, but... I think, yeah. He's probably being manipulated. Alright, this seems like a good... stopping point. Ooh, so much questing. So much lore. Too much lore. My brain hurts. My brain hurts and my tummy is hungry. Yep. Alright, gamers. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go eat. Thanks for waiting for me to finish the Nahida quest. It's always nice chatting about it with you after quests are done. Oh, I definitely missed a couple head pats. Here's a head pat for all of you. Good night. Good time zone. Have a good rest of the weekend.